So that can be a good thing, but also it prevents good or positive technology to really be in front of everyone or in front of retail, because there's always a new thing. As you would.
It's both a good and bad thing. I mean, I think this concept of immutability, so like the Bitcoin maxis would say that what's important is the immutability and the depoliticization. Like it's like no longer a political thing. It's a fixed supply. It runs in this following way. There's no way of changing it. There's no upgrading it. And that can be powerful, right? Because it creates like stability. On the other hand, you have people who, maybe there's this whole spectrum. On the other hand, you have people who spin up completely new networks or spin up new smart contracts on Ethereum. Right? Ethereum is like the other side of, in some ways, the experimentation spectrum. Michael Zargham, who's the founder of Block Science and who's been deeply influential in the Web3 space, says something like, we should throw out the term of immutability. And we should be asking about the spectrum of durability that's needed to generate the right level of trust, right? But the right level of evolutionary capability. And so you want something that can evolve and change, but only at the speed that allows the sort of like the coordination of the community to like keep up. Because anytime you change something, you break a set of other agreements, right, between people that they've been relying on. But those agreements may not be reflective of reality in different ways. And so there's this tuning of durability, of the durability of agreements, where you want it to evolve at a particular pace so that the community can keep up with a rapidly changing world. But you want enough restraint and you want enough durability and sort of like conservatism so that it doesn't just completely explode the community that's forming around it, because different interests, people have sort of different ideas. And that's and in different situations and different applications, you'll have different dynamics. And this is why this specific fact is why I'm a Cosmos maxi instead of an Ethereum maxi.
Interesting.
Because Cosmos, as its core thesis, allows any group of people to generate network consensus around any set of rules and basically like create the right hardness of changing or easiness of changing. And so like in different applications for different communities, the durability is going to be different. It's going to need to be different for different people. And then you can interoperate. So it's like that, this is a social computer. Different groups have different social contracts and need to reflect those in different ways. We need pluralism, not a monolithic system. And that sort of like really speaks to my perspective about sort of like the optimal application of Web3 for the evolution of our social coordination system.
About our current financial system.